Hi everyone and welcome to my Bloodborne NG Plus walkthrough. This is chapter 10 and I think we are going to explore the Forbidden Woods. That now I can actually say the name correctly, Forbidden Woods. Or not, we're going to Cathedral Ward. Oh, we're gonna go to Forbidden Woods from there, yeah. Okay. So there's a couple of things that I want to clarify. This is probably going to be the longest video because we are going to do a lot of things in the Forbidden Woods. It's a large area with a lot of shortcuts. There is only one boss in that area, so the boss is going to be in a separate video. I'm really liking this. I really like this. The pace of the walkthrough is going fast. Again, I'm going to clarify, if you're just getting into the walkthrough, first, welcome, and second, I'm not gonna do any optional areas or optional bosses. This is not a full walkthrough of all places. It's just the main story and how to get through it, including strategy and boss fights strategies as well. We are gonna go through here. What am I doing? What exactly am I doing? Because it doesn't seem like I'm going through the... Oh yeah, I'm going to the forest. Yeah, this is the right way. Just follow the video. I just woke up and it's not even morning, and I'm kind of an insomniac. And I'm not really proud of being one. Like, that is something that bothers me, and I've been kind of insomniac since my early years. So this is a thing that happens sometimes. So I'm kind of making the most of my time by doing some commentary. So here we are talking with Alfred. This is the second location of Alfred. If you were wondering where the fuck does he moves from the first location, this is where he is, on the way to the Forbidden Woods. We're gonna go down the stairs and we're gonna tell the password to this fellow here. We're gonna say it what we saw in the vision in the Biker Amelia boss fight, and then yeah, spooky shit, really spooky shit. So continuing on, we just go. A normal person would have gone down the stairs. Of course I dropped on top of the rocks and hurt myself. And this is the entrance to the Forbidden Woods. A lot of tombstones, once again. I'm going to use these drops just to grab some items and to show you where they are. You can grab a way that is on the right and goes down here. It's the same actual way than dropping, so I'm not really showing you a shortcut or anything. These fucking guys throw oil, flasks of oil, so that the beast that uses a torch, if he uses a torch on you, is gonna get you a lot of health. So that's the gimmick. But just kill them. Moving forward, we have a lamp right up here, luckily. So light the lamp. We're gonna go forward. We're gonna excuse me, I'm gonna make a little noise here because I want to get this right. I'm gonna show you a lot of places with items here. Sorry about the noises of my chair. My computer chair just make noises. It's a little old by now, so just make noises. So Gotta change it at some point and get a better one. So in this area the enemies have a lot more health. As you can see, they no longer die by 2 hits, they take 3, or some enemies 4. So some enemies at NG Plus is much better to kill them with visceral attacks, like the giants. This is a trap, by the way. I'm going to activate it to show it. Watch that. If you stand in this position, you'll be safe. If that hits you in NG Plus, you're dead. So, and if you try to roll under it, it can work, but it can also get you dead as well. We're gonna take this way. Parry this guy. That's good. So in the Forbidden Woods there are a lot of items. There is a set of armor that I'm not going to show you what it is. If you want it, leave it in the comments and I will show you what it is. It's really easy to get. But I'm going to show you the most 2 important items. That's 2 runes. The 10% bonus rune for stamina, which is really important. When I commented in an earlier video that I don't use stamina ups because I just use the runes. And we're gonna get the 5% health bonus rune. That is also very important, even if it is 5%. In a later episode we're gonna get the 15 stamina bonus percent rune. So, and you can actually stack them. If you didn't know this, you can actually stack the 10th and the 15 for a 25% increase in stamina. Of course, you only have 3 slots for stamina. For runes you have 3 slots, and the 4th is for covenants. So you'll be using 2 slots for same bonus, which is really not recommended. I would say just use the 15% stamina bonus, and then use whatever you like in the other 2 slots. I generally use the 15 until I get the 20 that is in a challenge, the dungeon. I just use the 15. I use the visceral attack plus 20% damage, that I'm also going to show you where it is later in a later episode. And what else? What else am I forgetting? What else am I using? Am I using the HP rune? Maybe with this build I'm using the HP rune, the 10% HP rune that you can find in an optional area. But I'm not sure. Maybe I'm using the more vials rune. There are a lot of runes. Some of them are not really worth it. Some of them are. So yeah, this boost can get really confusing. You're not gonna get lost because it's not a really open world type of game. By the way, that this guy drops items for upgrading weapons, so you might want to come here and get them. The gimmick is that this guy runs to the center of this area, and that is surrounded with crows, and the crows will peck you to death. So just don't let that happen. Kill the crows first. A little tip: if you don't, these little guys that I kill, that little guy that dropped the shards, they disappeared in a short amount of time if you don't kill them. You can actually quit the game and reload, and because it constantly saves your position, you will be in the same spot when you reload, and you will respawn that little guy. So you'll have it just in front of you. So you have to kill it. You can kill the crows safely, then reload and kill the guy and get the shards. So that's a gimmick for all the enemies. If you are rushing a level and the enemies are following you, which some follow, some pacify, It depends. But if you quit the game, if you manage to quit the game without dying, of course, and reload, you're just gonna get you're gonna reset the enemy position. Sorry guys, it's just I'm kinda sleepy and look at that. Yep, there's a trap there, guys. That's a trap, and it just hit me, and it didn't one-shot me. Yeah, there's a trap there. See, I pointed at it. Yeah, this is like a test dummy character. Oh, whatever. Just forgot about the trap. It can happen, even while doing a walkthrough. So there we go, killing more enemies. We are approaching several places with items and runes. I'm just showing where is everything here. These enemies hit hard, especially in NG+, but they go up in their ranks. I mean, they are not the same. Even though they look the same as the first enemies that we fought, they actually hit harder. So you have to be careful not to draw too many enemies, because if you don't have a long reach weapon, like I have a katana, so it's not really long reach, yeah, you can be in zero trouble, especially with that beast over there. Yeah, this beast. We're gonna parry it. This is the safest way to kill it. Almost killed it. There we go. Now again, since I have it in stock 99 blood vials, sometimes it gives me the window that I have too much blood vials. These guys with the rifles really hurt, especially if they hit you in the head, so be careful. If they hit you in the head, actually they can just take like 3/4 of your health, of your total HP in one shot, especially in New Game Plus. I don't know if in normal game, I don't think in normal game that happens. It will take like less than half of your health, maybe. It depends on your physical defense. That's the thing I kinda didn't explain. The armors, all the armors that you can wear are not upgradable like in the Souls games. They're just armors. They're more there for fashion, that kinda you like an armor and you put it there, but they do have stats. Don't go. Oh, there's a guy. Excuse me. This is a guy that gives you an item. See, in the end of the, because you're gonna give me the tonsil stone. The tonsil stone is to get early to an area. If you rush this guy, he's not gonna be able to close the door before you get there, because that's a trap with a bunch of dogs on the other side. What was I saying? Oh, okay. The guide gives you the tonsil stone, and the tonsil stone is a way to reach an optional area, which I'm going to show. I said some areas I'm going to show, some areas I'm not. That area I'm going to show how to get to it, so don't worry. It's not in this episode. I'm talking about later episodes. So we have some blue elixirs here. I really like the blue elixirs. So let's see. So we're gonna move to the left here a little. Careful with the crows. They're not really dangerous enemies. There is a stair there. I'm sure there are items, but not really that important for this walkthrough. Just normal items, blood vials, bullets, Molotov cocktails. But you should grab anything that shines like this. See, blood vial. That's a shortcut because that's an edit. Sorry, because is my recording just stopped and I have to reload the recording, restart it. I mean, sorry. Remember, I'm kind of half sleep, half awakened. So here we have a bunch of enemies. And we are killing them. By the way, when you remember just moments ago when we were close to the dogs and the trap, that I went to a place that had a lot of cages that would be cages for dogs. If you take a right instead of the left that I took, because the left that I took is the place to move on to the main story. If you take a left there, you'll end up going to Yosefka's clinic, the very place that you started the game from, but you'll enter from the back. And when you enter from the back, at this time of the game, if you enter from the back now, Yosefka, the lady, will try to kill you, and she's actually good and will manage to kill you if you're not careful. So yeah, but I just say that because you might want to come here later, because she actually after the death of Rom, the vacuous spider, she is actually going to be in a position when you can grab 1/3 of umbilical cord. That is an item that's gonna give you a special secret final boss that is called Moon Presence. And if you haven't seen the Moon Presence, I have the boss fight already made a long time ago, a few weeks ago. So if you want to check that boss fight, you can check it. I have it on a different character, of course. I'm not gonna do that ending in this character. I'm going to do the ending when I refuse German option at the end, because if you accept, you actually don't have any boss, any kind of boss. German just kills you. So I'm going to do the fight with German because I kind of owe to you guys, because it didn't get recorded, remember? So I'm just gonna do the fight with German and hopefully not die a lot, because German can be troublesome. In here for some reason it turns around. I was not running, I was walking, so he would have heard me, but for some strange reason the AI just sometimes just turns around in the exact moment that you reach the enemy. I don't know what it is, but whatever. Here we have some items, some upgradable items. Here we have a little shortcut that's from the town area. Yeah, you enter from the town area from there and you end up right here, past the dudes with the throwing molotovs that are very disturbing. Here you can just run to the top of this place because there is a guy with a rifle, and if you attack those guys on this, the gimmick here is that if you attack the guys that are downstairs, the guy with the rifle is gonna shoot you in the head and possibly kill you, or leave you just weak enough for these guys to kill you with 1 or 2 hits. So just run to the roof, kill that guy and go down as I did. Now we have a part with a cannon. There's going to be a guy shooting a cannon. I'm going to show you the path to totally avoid the cannon. Just enter these houses. He will not shoot inside these houses. Kill these guys and just using the normal sword, see how many hits it gets. A lot of hits. That's a jumping attack. You do that by pressing up in the stick and the R2. The guy with a rifle just got a sword, but I'm too fast for him. You can, from this point, just rush the cannon. He's not gonna have time to shoot to where you are. See? So you can actually just kill him, and the cannon will be no longer shooting. So you can explore those houses that I passed, but they're only normal items. So here is another item to upgrade your weapon. I'm going to show you where the cannon is now. The cannon is a special strength weapon that shoots really hard. It shoots like the cannon that was outside. It's like a portable cannon. For strength builds, I will say get it and upgrade it. It's great for bosses, especially if you put the bone barrage on it. So you drop here, and you don't get killed by the beast that's coming up. This is one of the harder beasts. The ones that have like a piece of furniture. I don't know what that piece of furniture is. It has like nails. Maybe it's not a piece of furniture, like a weapon made of whatever he could found. Those beasts, by the way, were people before, and these are levels of transformations of the beasts. There are a few levels before reaching werewolves, and from werewolves I think it goes up for what we've seen as bosses. The cleric beast is a lated stage of a weapon, and Vicar Amelia as well, and I'm sure Lawrence when he was alive also, and Dark Beast Pearl that I'm not gonna show because it's an optional boss, but Dark Beast Pearl is one of the ancients, and there's the cannon right there. Dark Beast Pearl is one of the ancients beasts in the game, one of the oldest. Is still alive even after being just a whole bunch of bones with hair. Now approach this guy carefully, not run. We are entering the what I like to call the how could I put it? The Snake Woods. Yeah, that would be a good name for it. The Snake Woods. I'm not gonna let him transform there. He's gonna, but you're gonna see it right outside. These guys had some weird experiment done on them. This leaf is not gonna work right now, but we're gonna get it later. And you're gonna see why I call it the Snake Woods right about now. We're gonna have their first snake enemy. We're gonna grab a shortcut right after this enemy. Try not to die to this enemy because the shortcut is really close. Trying to get a... there we go. Try to get a parry. Even with the parry, this guy's not dead. Really dangerous, so don't fight him up close. Try to get a parry. It also inflicts poison, but we're gonna grab the shortcut here, and you're gonna see where we end up, which is amazing. There's where the shortcut was. That was a failed input, like I had in the beginning of the chapter. This is where you will need to go before advancing on the Snake Woods, as I would like to call it. This lift is gonna reach you, is gonna lead you to a gate, and that gate is gonna lead you to a lamp, and a lamp that we already light. So look at where we are. We are where we started, so we have an amazing, incredible shortcut. So great. So in the next chapter, guys, we're gonna continue with Forbidden Woods, and yeah, thank you for watching, and take care everyone. Bye bye.